Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is a scene for Living World of Darkness Werewolf venue. Today we have the Shadowrunners, am I right? As they gather for a bit of preparation, a bit of a head start. They are going to take a more proactive endeavor by contacting some mosquito spirits to go help with the blood bank. Um, right now, currently assembled, they are sitting in the Umbra. Ellie has prepared some blood for the mosquito spirits. I'm assuming that Ellie infused the gnosis.
She will have infuse two of them. She'll need a third person to infuse the last one because she doesn't have enough gnosis for it.
You have hackmates. What will they do?
Yeah. Ellie
Oh,
will ask Kumba, and actually, she'll ask Kumba and Teresa each to imbue the three uh, clay jars filled with blood with gnosis.
okay. By the way, guys,
Mhm.
go ahead and RP. Go ahead and play out with your full Gnosis scores. Teresa's taking the hit today.
Okay, it's a monthly thing, but yeah.
I forget who it was this month, so that's why.
Fair enough. So Ellie's set up the summoning circle with like incense and fresh uh, fresh accoutrement, whether it's be fresh flowers, the kind of offer incense, that sort of thing.
Mhm.
And her method of using rite of the summoning is to do sort of a dance, more or less. But I will roll her, I believe, for Mystic Rites. It is.
I
Wait,
believe
no.
it's wits plus rituals.
I think Rite of Summoning has actually got its own roll.
No, isn't right of summoning flat willpower? I believe it is.
That's right of binding. Right of binding is flat willpower,
Yeah.
I think.
You are right. Right of summoning, I believe it's wits plus rituals. But let me double check.
Oh, no, that's only if I'm trying to summon it in the Tellurian.
Let me check for you.
So it's Wits and Rituals, and she is not trying to summon an Incarnate here. No dog spirits that will be very upset
And you.
this time around. She'll go for a Jagling.
Jacqueline? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Target number for you will be 5. How long are you taking?
She'll take she's not gonna try and pop this immediately. This is something that she's gonna try and do for at least a couple of hours if it takes that long. Um, I would assume that she could probably go and do it as many hours as she has stamina without a
Without
problem.
making, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, she'll do this until she has 5 successes or she gets to 4 turns, whichever comes first.
Alrighty then. For prosperity, because this is a game of rolling dice. You can botch and things can go horrible.
I know.
Please roll, and I will take into account what you're doing.
Alright, I will spend a willpower on the first roll.
Sweet.
Alright, and that's Wits and Rituals, and for Ellie that is 4.
Yep.
Well, that's 4 successes. Let's see what happens on the second roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you spent willpower. That's 5.
That's
Oh
5. You
yeah,
don't actually need to do it.
sweet. Then yeah, I forgot that I spent that willpower. I'm not used to
Yeah. You're
doing
competent, Vinny. It's fine.
It's cool.
All
So yeah,
right.
for about an hour, she's kind of doing, a dance and a grass skirt and that sort of thing, and eventually, whatever happens, happens, but she is specifically summoning a dragging mosquito spirit.
As soon as you stop dancing, almost immediately, there is a swarm of mosquitoes on top of the blood.
Woo! Okay.
They're there, and they seem to be in a good mood.
Teresa will, upon saying this, she'll look over to Ellie. And she'll basically kind of run her finger along her arm, basically asking if more blood is required.
Ellie will sort of hold up a hand as if that might be a thing, but for now,
All right.
it need not be. And Ellie will sort of sit Indian style in front of the 3 jars, and she'll lean forward.
After it completely drains one of the vessels, the head, it will kind of swarm the mosquitoes and almost go in a complete circle, and then after a while they will all swarm together and you'll see almost an amorphous talking expression. Looks kind of like a face. Yes.
I hope you've enjoyed our offering.
I'm pleased.
I call you here today because I got a request. My pack and I, that is, we need help dealing with some pretty pesky banes. And considering what they're made of, we were hoping that you would help us out with that, as I can see that you would be one of the most proper allies to help us against these things.
The circle disperses again, swarms around you, and then forms another face. What is in it? What is it?
It's a blood bane.
Will it have blood and lots of it?
I'm sure it will, and it will have quite a bit of it. But enough of it has to be available for the offering for our pack totem. In return for helping us with it, we would be willing to offer you our own blood until you find yourselves properly paid in full for this assistance.
I must. It kind of disperses again, forms again. I have to share.
She'll lean over to one side and sort of smile. You would. Our pack totem, Hummingbird, has claimed the first. It has claimed those as an offering to it. 8 of them. If we were to find more, any more than 8, they would, of course, belong to you.
Or I can take my fill, disperses again, face forms again. Or I can take my fill now.
Ellie will look at the spirit, and she will gesture to her pack, and then to it. I would assume that you wouldn't do us any lasting harm if we would offer up our blood freely.
It is not, kind of disperses, forms a face. It is not within my nature to harm. Only take, disperses again, face forms, take what I need.
Then allow me to confer with my packmates and make sure that they are 100% on board.
It sits and waits. You got 5 successes. It's pretty much agreeable to whatever you say. Anything
Ellie,
short of pissing in its eye.
yeah. Ellie will spin around and look at Teresa and Kumba. Alright, so here's the skinny on this. I don't think it wants to share the blood with Hummingbird at the moment. So, what it seems to be agreeable to is to take its share of blood now. And it will only take as much as it needs from us. If you two are willing to invest in that nature.
Teresa starts taking off her jacket, and she'll just ask Ellie, "Do you know how much blood it's going to need exactly? I'd rather not be exsanguinated."
What I got from it is it ain't gonna kill us. It's only gonna take what it needs. And between the three of us, I think we'll be okay.
Right?
She'll look at Kuba.
Pumbaa looks a little disconcerted on the answer. Like, what happens if Hummingbird hears this? Do you think that he'll get upset? Because he may not want to share either.
Well, Hummingbird is not drinking of our blood, it's taking our gnosis on a daily basis.
I haven't talked to Hummingbird, so I don't know how competitive, but I do know Hummingbirds are territorial. So just keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. She'll look at him. So are you okay with offering your blood?
Yes.
And he looks at the swarm. Give me a moment to focus myself. I'm like, but yeah, I'll do it.
She'll turn around and smile at the swarm of mosquitoes. We've all agreed that we will give you your fill now, but I must make you aware that the blood of these blood veins is for our totem.
I will take what I need.
I'd like to P&E that if that's all right, Anthony.
Go ahead.
Okay. 2 successes.
You don't get the feeling that it's trying to mislead you.
Then Ellie will. Well, she's already kind of pretty much in beach attire, there in the Umbra, so she's already ready, and she'll stand up and hold out her arms, and then look at Kumba.
Pumbaa is in lupus, so he's at this point he's just getting closer and waiting. There's no exposing himself. He is exposed.
Sweet. Alright, the swarm will disperse, and there's quite a bit that show up for this jaggling. So, for the brevity, I say everyone take 2 lethal. As you're all getting stung at the same time, it hurts. It's noticeable. Ow.
Yeah, like mosquito bites aren't like painless things. It's all right, 2 lethal.
Ellie just kind of closes her eyes, holds her breath, and puts her pinkies into her nose as they swarm at her.
Teresa will actually cover up her ears. Because mosquito, like any insect in an ear, is just the worst thing ever. But other than that,
I guess that many stinging her at once, I'll go ahead and... She's a little bit upset, but, you know.
Teresa's just going to spend the willpower for making that a thing.
Pumbaa just lowers his ears, but you obviously see him like his muscles are flexing and tensing. Like there are way too many insects that could really get overzealous. I don't care what they say.
Wait, I also need to spend a second willpower to overcome my compulsion of cleanliness.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry, insects are some of the dirtiest things. Yeah,
Birds are the worst.
Just don't tell them that. Keep it
exactly.
Teresa. So yeah, Ellie will happily let them take the 2 lethal out of her. Andy?
So, how about that sports ball?
How about that sports ball?
Oh no, this is in character.
Ellie's trying to keep her mouth as closed as possible, so she's kind of speaking out the side of her mouth.
I'm sorry, I stepped away for a hot minute.
Oh no, it's all good, dude.
Right. So after, let's pick up where what I didn't hear. So after you all take like the 2 lethal, you can soak it. It's fine.
No, I'm in Hammond.
All right. So it hurts. You're a little drained.
That's all good.
You're
Probably heal
tired.
them a little bit.
If you do, you have Gaia's breath. You can use that.
Do not have any Gaia's breath currently.
None currently. All right. So you guys are a little jacked up. Hurts.
Don't worry, Ellie came prepared.
Better-
After they take her fill, she will inform them of the date and time, and she will offer her puka shell necklace as a place that one of their messengers can reside at once. They call them. Yeah.
A small one that goes. It's inside.
And then after that's over, Ellie, will clean up the clay pots and leave them near the summoning circle. Because this is going to be her designated summoning place.
Your jars filled with water are empty now.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then she will take out a mirror and look at the other 2 as she crosses back over. On the other side, she's got a bag with orange juice and calamine lotion in it, and a little bit of Bactine.
All right. So nobody's rolling for like super distractions because oh my god, I edge. So
Is going to get no. Fuck this dude. She's shifting up.
Mom, her
She's
kind
gonna
of
take lab, bro, because this hurts a lot. Not today, Satan. Not today. They want the blood, not the pain. So
yeah, that's the thing. You all can like shift up and heal it. Like you don't actually have to suffer for this.
Kuma's good.
yeah, he would heal just fine. Ellie will shift out to heal up the lethal, but I figure that there's probably still like mosquito bite marks and everything that are going to persist.
Actually, you don't actually get the mosquito bites until you scratch it because your fingernails underneath them are dirty. So that's what actually causes the bumps. It's an allergic reaction.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's okay. Neat.
Well, either way, as soon as the other 2 come over, she is literally sitting there with a cotton ball and a pink calamine lotion.
Sure thing.
Spraying Bactine on them. Just gonna look at Kuma.
Actually, does anybody have like a point of science or anything?
I have academics and medicine.
Actually, roll me here. I'm intelligence medicine.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I got that too.
It's like one of my only characters that doesn't have dots in science and medicine.
Standard.
So tell me what I know with 4 successes, good sir.
You know intrinsically that this actually has to be no type of suffering. If you take a half a pill of an antihistamine, it blocks the itching effect, so you don't itch. It actually takes down the swelling. You'll be fine tomorrow.
I
I just
only
say
have.
that mom mode over there thought about that. Would that be all right?
It's not hard. It's just like it's literally like you guys could like you have kinfolk, correct?
Yeah.
It's literally a phone call. Go to the corner store, get some antihistamines, come back, take the
She'll have,
20.
I'll think that she'll have some Benadryl there that she'll just literally have each of them. She'll toss a pill to them.
Okay.
Yeah, take this. It'll help with the itching.
Kumba looks up at Ellie. It's the look on his face seems like I need a minute. Like that was way too many bugs. I was like,
And she will pass out the cookies and the OJ.
I don't know what my blood type is.
Delicious.
So, are we going to do that like every month to keep that thing happy? Because I don't know.
What
No.
no.
Ellie was specific with her deadlines. There won't be like it won't come back like greedy gluttons.
One time thing.
One time thing.
Okay, Kumba just wants that, and you can see on his face like it's just validation at this point. Like he does not like this type of chiminage for this spirit.
And he's got that look on his face. She's just like, well, you're a crescent moon too, so next time you come up with the idea.
Like no, I'm not against this idea. Yeah, swarms are bad. That's all I have to say to this. Swarms are bad.
She just holds the cookie out to him. Here, eat a cookie. You'll feel better.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to do? Any more chimneys? Oh yeah, Kumbhakarna take a point of willpower for caregiver.
Okay. Oh, is it possible to take a willpower point for idealist, considering she literally just put all of her trust in her theories just now?
That's your pack. It's assumed.
That's fair.
Willpower point. Not my demeanor.
What is your demeanor? The what?
Caregiver.
Yeah, you can take it.
And Kumba kind of looks up to Ellie. It's like, have we met before? Like, I
No, I don't think so.
yeah, I didn't think so. So, despite us going through this ritual, we're technically strangers, but I keep hearing about you. I'm Kumbhakarna.
Shorthand Ellie. Ellie Coyne. Lieutenant Theater.
So I keep hearing that you're on contract with our pact, or are you official?
She's gonna raise up her and look over at Teresa.
At this
Politics
point,
right now? Oh boy.
Teresa just says, at this point, she's bonded with Hummingbird, and I've put absolute trust in her. She's a pack mate.
Okay.
She's just kind of like looking incredulously at Teresa still. I was here from the beginning.
People just say, no, but remember though, at first you were very iffy about it.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know who I was dealing with first. I had to get to know, and then wow.
That was 2 different pictures ago too.
Look like I had no long johns tonight.
And
Damn, I was trying to not put words in your mouth, but all right.
Kumba looks up at her like, I hear you cook a lot.
She kind of holds out a finger and points at him. or not really points at him, but just like one hand up, just to like sort of make emphasis on a point. My tutu makes it. My grandma, mother-in-law. We call it tutu because the kids call it tutu.
And as I said that, like I see, the Cubs always rave about getting food all the time in the morning, or just in general, and they describe a person of your stature.
We tend to make a lot of food, and a lot of them are stop it. A lot of them are grossly underweight. So we're gonna make it better.
As much as a wolf can shrug its shoulders, just kind of gives a pseudo dismissive gesture. Well, I'm glad that we're able to make this agreement with Mosquito. If it does what it does, it should be a great help against these Banes.
You should wait to see what they're coming down the line for if we gotta go to the Amazon. I'm working on an idea with little clay effigies. Gonna get a wave spirit in it, make you hit like a crashing wave. She like drives her hand into her fist.
And Kuma nods. I'm gonna take baby steps at this point. Be working. He looks over to Teresa. He looks over to Ellie. I'll be working on Gaia's breast since I think I have a better handle of the right of binding.
Let me know if you need help. Guy's breast is going to be really important. I can make effigies to actually use as vessels for the tailings themselves. You let me know how many you need, and I'll provide them for you.
Kumba nods. And he said, hopefully with enough practice with that, and a better understanding, and my understanding of the spirits, I wish to work on my first fetish for myself. But that is a long time future goal. Hopefully before we move on to the Amazon.
Well,
You guys can do that followed up. If you want to do it now, Kumba.
The Gaia's breath.
We can set up another scene, and you can have Ellie walk you through it since she already knows how to do it.
Then yes. Eventually, yes. If you're willing to, I'd definitely be happy to do that.
Sure.
I would be down for it. I just got to run downstairs and get my sausages, so I think it's a good place to call this a scene.
Call it a scene.
All right, thank you players for playing. Thank you watchers for watching. Have a good evening.